Welcome back to the Crypto World channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and in this video, Bitcoin is currently testing this exact resistance level that I talked about in my last video. I recorded my last video just here as Bitcoin was beginning to break out to the upside above these previous resistance levels. And once again, I said Bitcoin will be coming up exactly to this level just here. And so far, that's exactly what's happened. And I also said that Bitcoin will most likely come back down and retest this exact level just here. And once again, that's exactly what's happened. So if you want to find out my next Bitcoin price targets, what I expect Bitcoin to do next, make sure you're sticking around for this video and watch this video all the way through so you're not missing out on any of this valuable information. Alongside my Bitcoin targets, I will be sharing my exact Ethereum price targets in this video as well. So once again, make sure you're sticking around for that. And yeah, if all of that sounds good to you, then please make sure to just leave a like on the video down below. And obviously, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on for more videos like this one. It costs nothing at all to go down and click like and subscribe, but seriously, it means a lot to me and it helps out the channel so much. But yeah, with all of that out of the way, let's get straight into what this video is about. So right here, we're on the Bitcoin US dollar chart on the 2-hour chart. And in my video that I uploaded just yesterday, once again, I recorded that video back around here on the chart as Bitcoin was beginning to break out of these resistance levels down here. And I said that our next point of potential resistance will be at this exact level, which by the way is coming in at 55,000 US dollars. And I also mentioned that Bitcoin will most likely come back down towards this level just here and get a bounce towards that 53K level, or 52.5K, I think I said in my last video. And once again, Bitcoin came back down to around 52,900 approximately. So yeah, we got a bounce right there. And so far we've head back up, and right now we are currently getting ready to retest this 55K level once again. And so where would I expect Bitcoin to go next? Well, first of all, if I just bring out the RSI here, only on the 2-hour chart, this is really what happened. But as you can see here, Bitcoin formed a small bearish divergence on the 2-hour chart. As you can see, we got actually 3 higher highs on the 2-hour chart in the price, but in the RSI we got 3 consecutive lower highs. So that's obviously a bearish divergence. That's actually 2 separate bearish divergences. And as I mentioned in every single one of these videos, any dip that we see on the chart should be seen as a buying opportunity to hold for the long term. If you actually take a second and zoom out on the chart, we are still in a massive bull run. Long term, we are in a bullish trend. So yeah, once again, any short-term correction that we see, I'll simply be accumulating more Bitcoin. I'm not looking at selling any Bitcoin whatsoever at any of these levels. Once again, I will be sure to keep you all updated on when the time comes to sell Bitcoin towards the end of this bull market. So obviously make sure you're subscribed with notifications on so you don't miss any of those important updates. But yeah, anyway, as for my Bitcoin price targets in the short term, as you can see here, Bitcoin has obviously been consolidating between these support and resistance levels. Now this level of support is coming in at approximately 53,000 US dollars, and the level of resistance is coming in at around 55,000. And considering the fact that Bitcoin was heading up into this consolidation, it is technically more likely for us to break to the upside than it is for us to break to the downside. Obviously, it's not impossible for us to break to the downside, so don't go all in or anything like that. Obviously, you want to be prepared for all scenarios, but in that being said, once again, it is much more likely for us to break to the upside. And just zooming out a little bit, my exact Bitcoin price targets for if we broke to the upside, this can be measured as a bull flag. And so yeah, if you take the flagpole here and drag it over to the other side here, that's how you can measure up the price of this breakout, and that brings us up towards 58,000 US dollars. And if I zoom out a little bit on the chart, what's crazy is right here, I'll actually map out that exact level just here. I'll make it a different color so I'm not confusing you. So once again, this yellow line that's on the chart just here, that's currently my price target for the breakout of this bull flag that Bitcoin is currently forming. And yeah, once again, what's interesting is this yellow line, which by the way is once again coming in at around 58,000 US dollars. That's also coming in confluence with the Bitcoin all-time high. So once again, as soon as we break above 55,000 US dollars with big volume, once again, pay attention for some big volume to come in. And if we do not see the big volume as we're breaking out to the upside, pay attention for the retest test of that level as support. And if we do confirm that level as support, if we break out to the upside, then yeah, that's one way we can confirm that the breakout is real, obviously. And once again, if we do see that real breakout to the upside, I will be targeting the 58K level because of those two reasons. That's the technical price target. And also I mentioned in my previous video as well, we will be seeing some resistance at the 58K level because that's the all-time high. And I'll quickly mention anything above 58,000, anything above the Bitcoin all-time high, I'll be targeting up towards 61,000 US dollars. And that's actually because of this massive inverse head and shoulders that Bitcoin was forming just here over the last couple of weeks. I've been talking about this pattern for quite a while now on the channel, so if you're a new viewer, I recommend checking out some of my previous videos. But anyway, the exact Bitcoin price target for this inverse head and shoulders is coming in at around 61,000 US dollars. So that's why I've chosen that $61,000 level as a price target for Bitcoin. But yeah, once again, the immediate price target in the short term is simply the all-time high, which is the 58K level, and that's if we break above this $55,000 level first. Now, as for levels of support for Bitcoin to pay attention to, if the Bitcoin price does end up coming down a little bit, obviously the bottom of this bull flag is coming in at around 53K once again. And below that, the $52,500 level is some massive support because that was previous resistance, as you can see on the chart. So yeah, the 52.5K level, that's what that red line is just here. And that blue line is coming in at 51,500 US dollars. And that's an extremely significant level for Bitcoin because we saw three major points of resistance for Bitcoin over the last 2 weeks at that exact level, at the 51.5K level. So once again, if Bitcoin does end up actually seeing a rejection at this 55K level, which in my opinion is unlikely, but it can still happen. So you want to be prepared for that once again. And yeah, those are the exact levels to pay attention to for Bitcoin to get supported at. Now, anything below those levels, I will be targeting around 47,000 US dollars as some massive supports for Bitcoin. But honestly, in my opinion, the 47K level is kind of out of the picture at the moment. It would take some big bearish news or something like that to come out for the Bitcoin price to head down that low. So yeah, honestly, once again, if Bitcoin does end up turning around at the 55K level, I strongly expect Bitcoin to get supported at these levels. So if you're someone looking to accumulate into Bitcoin, simply dollar cost averaging at the current price levels, if you're holding for the long term, could definitely be a great buy into Bitcoin. Because once again, I expect Bitcoin to break above the all-time high before the end of this month, before the end of March. And my longer term price targets for Bitcoin this year is well into the 6-figure range. If you want to see my exact longer term price targets for this Bitcoin bull run, I have a link to that video in the pinned comment down below and in the description just below this video. So yeah, if you want to see my exact long-term price targets for Bitcoin, definitely check it out in the link below. And yeah, I would certainly not be selling any Bitcoin whatsoever. That's at least what I'm doing. That's my strategy. Obviously, it's completely up to you what you do with your money, but I thought I should just share my strategy with all of you because obviously my strategy is working pretty well. All right, and now heading over to the Ethereum US dollar chart. We're on the 2-hour chart for Ethereum. And as you can see here, Ethereum got a small rejection at this exact point of resistance. And this level of resistance is coming in at around 1,880 US dollars approximately. And now even before Ethereum got that rejection at that exact level, I have been paying attention to that level because just zooming out here and drawing the Fibonacci retracement tool from the all-time high down to this low just here. As you can see just here, there is a massive Fibonacci level coming in. This is the 78.6% Fibonacci level. And once again, it's coming in at exactly 1,882. So yeah, that gives us that exact point of resistance just here. And that's exactly where Ethereum got rejected. Now, keep in mind, this rejection is only something that's in the immediate short term. This doesn't mean Ethereum is just automatically bearish now. Once again, just to make it extremely clear, I am very bullish on Ethereum. So even though we got this small little rejection just here, once again, that is only a small rejection in the short term. And yeah, any little dip that we see on the chart, once again, I am using that as a buying opportunity to hold for the long term, especially because we're still sitting below the all-time high. Now, also Ethereum did see a quick bearish divergence here on the chart. As you can see, this is only on the 2-hour chart, so it isn't of much significance. But as you can see in the price, we got a high and a higher high. But in the RSI, we got a high and a lower high just here. So once again, that is simply a bearish divergence. And that basically means that just in the immediate short term that the price will stop heading to the upside and we will just be in for some more sideways action or perhaps to the downside. And obviously that's exactly what we've seen since that that bearish divergence confirmed at that point of resistance. We saw a small dip in the chart and basically just some sideways action. And eventually when we break above that resistance level, once again coming in at 1880 approximately, once again pay attention for a big spike in volume to come in. Even something like this, just a spike in volume that we can use to confirm that a breakout is real. And also pay attention for a retest of that level as support. And if we confirm that level as support once we've broken above that level, then that's extra bullish for Ethereum, and that will be a second confirmation of the breakout being real. And so yeah, once again, if we do confirm this breakout as a real breakout, my next immediate price target for Ethereum is simply the all-time high coming in at around 2040 approximately. So that's my immediate price target for Ethereum, and honestly, I expect Ethereum to get back towards its all-time high well and truly before the end of this month once again. I've been saying that since way down here, since Ethereum was bottoming out at these lows, and I've stuck to that prediction 100% for weeks now on the channel. And so yeah, we're getting closer and closer to the all-time high once again. The all-time high is only sitting just up here, and Ethereum's sitting just here at around 1820 right now. But yeah, as for levels of support to pay attention to, if Ethereum does end up coming down a little bit further, it's pretty likely that we are going to get supported at around the 1,700 US dollar level, because that was an extremely significant level for Ethereum in the past. As you can see just here around 2 to 3 days ago, we saw a rejection at that exact level, and then once we broke above that level, we came back down to retest that $1,700 level, and then we got a bounce off that level, confirmed it as support, and continued to head higher. So this level has already been confirmed as support. We also got some big resistance back here in the end of February, and throughout pretty much the entire middle of February, we saw some massive support coming in once again at 1,700 US dollars. Now quickly heading over to the Ethereum to Bitcoin chart, we're on the 4-hour chart for Ethereum versus Bitcoin. And as you can see here, just as I mentioned in my video yesterday, Ethereum got this small rejection off this level just here, which by the way is coming in at around 0.0351 Bitcoin per Ethereum. And I've had that level on this chart for weeks now on the channel. I've been saying that we will see some resistance at that level once again, and that's played out perfectly. And I just want to quickly point out this potential head and shoulders pattern that could possibly be forming for the Ethereum versus Bitcoin. As you can see, we got this left shoulder, we got the head, and right now if we get a bounce around here and we bounce up towards the 0.0344 level approximately, somewhere around there, and if we turn around at around that price level, that would basically be forming the final shoulder for this head and shoulders pattern. And now this head and shoulders pattern is obviously a bearish pattern, but once again, it is not confirmed in any way. We are yet to see the final shoulder. I just thought it's definitely something to pay attention to while this pattern is still forming. So this level of support for Ethereum is coming in at around 0.033 Bitcoin per Ethereum. But apart from that small little head and shoulders that could potentially be forming on the chart, I am incredibly bullish on Ethereum over the next few weeks and months, especially against Bitcoin. I've been telling you guys for the past couple weeks on the channel now that I have been accumulating a lot of Ethereum down at these lower levels on the chart. And so far that has been playing out perfectly, because obviously Ethereum has gotten a massive bounce at those support levels as I expected in my previous videos. In fact, if I zoom all the way out to the daily chart, as you can see here, Ethereum is in a strong uptrend on the daily chart against Bitcoin, as you can see. And usually in a bull market, Ethereum does end up outperforming Bitcoin. So the fact that Ethereum has had this nice retracement against Bitcoin gives us a perfect buying opportunity into Ethereum right now if you're holding for the long term. All right, and now as for your altcoin suggestions in this video, I read all of your feedback in the comment section of my previous video, and I just want to say I really appreciate all of your feedback in the comment section of my last video, but it was pretty much split evenly between those of you that wanted altcoins in these videos and those of you that didn't want altcoins in these videos. So look, what I'm gonna do is going forward, I'm gonna basically have around half of my videos just like this, where it's just Bitcoin and Ethereum to keep it short and sweet. And then in between those normal videos on the channel, I will be updating you guys with your favorite altcoin suggestions that you're leaving me in the comment section down below. So basically, I'm gonna try to do a bit of both. Some videos will just be Bitcoin and Ethereum to keep it short and sweet, and some videos will be a little bit longer because they will include your altcoin suggestions that you're leaving in the comment section down below. And now, as for what altcoins of yours that I actually pick from the comment section down below, I simply just pick the most suggested altcoin in the comment section. So if a bunch of other people are suggesting the same same altcoin as you down in the comment section, I will be sure to get that on the channel soon. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please make sure to just leave a like on the video down below. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel with notifications turned on for more videos like this one. I put a lot of time and effort into these videos each and every day to help you make money in crypto. So if you could just spend a couple seconds to click like and subscribe, it seriously means a lot to me and it helps out the channel so much. Thank you so much for all of the support. And yeah, we finally hit 5,000 subscribers and I have all of you to thank for that. So yeah, once again, I really appreciate all of your support. But yeah, that's just about all I have to say for this video. Once again, I really hope you all enjoyed and I'll see you all in the next video.